What you're about to witness is the reenactment and storytelling of things far beyond our understanding. Some of these stories might frighten you. Some of these stories will make the hair on the back of your neck stand. And some of these stories might not be suitable for some viewers. So please, viewer discretion is advised.
This message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. At 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, multiple unidentified objects were confirmed to have entered Earth's atmosphere. It is speculated that these objects are of extraterrestrial origin. The broadcast will quiet at this time for your safety. Continue to carry out the following instructions.
So, how old were you when it happened?
I was 6. I was 6 years old. Growing up, I was always a happy kid. I was always running around the house, doing whatever, playing, having just fun, doing what kids do. And I just remember that house that we lived in. It was an old, creepy house. When you would walk on the steps, they would creak, and when doors would just open, it would be kind of like that, just creaking doors and floors. And I just remember it was a 3-level house. We had the dining room down in the bottom, and then the second level of the house, and that was where we would eat, and we had our game room and things like that. And then the 3rd level of the house, that's where all the creepy things started to happen. And I just remember you had the bedrooms and the bathrooms on the 3rd level of the house. My room was at the back of the hallway past my parents' room. I would always try to sneak past that room because it was just so creepy. It was weird, It just gave a weird vibe. And I remember as you would walk past my parents' bedroom, you could always see into the room. They had a small hallway leading into the room, and you could see all the way to the back corner of the left of the room. And then on the right-hand side was a bathroom. And it was just the creepiest room because at night, you could always just feel how dark it was. It was so thick, you could have probably cut it with a knife. And so I just tried to stay out of that room as much as I could. It freaked me out because it would just, sometimes when I would be going to bed, I would hear radio static. I would hear the radio tuning as if someone was tuning the radio. And I knew that it could never be my parents because they were always staying downstairs late till late in the night. They were always downstairs. My brother, he was a little bit older than me, so my brother would never really be home when I was getting ready to go to bed. So I just remember even trying to stay out of that room because I remember even before what I saw, I was so freaked out. I had lost a stuffed animal and it was in their room, so I went into the room to grab it, and then the door shut behind me. And I'm banging on the door, and I'm crying. I'm trying to pull on the door, and I'm like crying out for my mom. I'm saying, Mom, please, I'm banging on the door. And then my mom finally, she comes and she opens up the door. And
So wait, you saw something. What could be worse than being trapped in the room?
Can we take a break?
Yeah.
I gotta take a break.
Yeah. You alright, man? You alright? Dude, we're almost done.
I don't think I can do this.
Dude, like, people need to hear this.
I don't know, man. It's hard to go back and talk about it. It's
Right? Dude, I get it, man, but like, this is important. Dude, we're almost done. Come on, you can do this.
all right.
Just sit down. We're almost done. Just sit down.
Okay.
Finish up. You got this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're right.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Can you finish?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, no. Let's go.
Okay. So you ask what could be worse than just getting trapped in that room? Well, it was one night. I was on my way to bed and I was walking past the room and it was just so dark, but you could kind of see into the room just because of the lamp from the street shined into the room. And so I was walking past the room. Normally I would sprint past the room because I didn't even want to look into it. So one night I just was walking to bed and I turned and looked into the room and I saw just what appeared to be this pale, bony, skinny man hanging on the door frame of the bathroom. He had these white, beady eyes of like something, of like a predator in the night. And he was just, I remember he held up his long, bony fingers and he looked at me and he just said, shh. And then he, like a snake almost, he slithered back into the bathroom out of sight. And I remember just getting so freaked out that I ran downstairs crying, and I had this toy baseball bat. I took the baseball bat and I ran back upstairs and I flipped on all the lights and I just started beating everything that I could in sight. I was beating the walls, I was beating the toilet, the bathroom, the shower curtain, I was beating everything. And I was just so freaked out and I was crying. And I remember my mom came up there and she gave me a hug and she said, it's okay. It's not real. It's just your imagination. And it wasn't my imagination, I know what I saw. It wasn't my imagination. It was real.